Happy Chinese New Year, everyone! Today we're making a dessert for the Chinese New Year's Eve dinner that symbolizes a wish for a sweet, joyful, and wholesome New Year. That is a treasure rice pudding, 八宝饭. Ingredients are here for the traditional red bean lard rice pudding. Firstly, we'll cook the glutinous rice. Soak the glutinous rice with water overnight. Then the next day, cover the surface of the steamer with some cheesecloth so that the rice wouldn't fall through. And spread the soaked rice on top. On high heat, boil some water in the pot and steam the rice for 30 minutes. This can get the glutinous rice cooked through and at the same time not too mushy, as we'll need to flavor the rice later. Alternatively, if you want to use the rice cooker, simply cover the rice with water to the level just slightly above the rice and cook. While the rice is being cooked, let's prepare some nuts and dried fruits. Soak all the dried fruits with hot water. Nuts and dried fruits are indeed the treasures in the 8 treasure rice pudding. Each of them could stand for a good wish for the coming year. Dates symbolize blessings for childbearing. Raisins represent wishes for a sweet life. You name it. Together, the 8 treasure rice is like a treasure box, which also symbolizes wealth. Therefore, we would want to prepare a wide variety of nuts and dried fruits of different colors, shapes, and flavors for the best tastes, looks, and wishes. Pick the ones with pits, such as dates. Slice some chunkier dried fruits into smaller pieces. Roast or microwave the nuts for 2 to 3 minutes. Next step is to flavor the rice. While the rice is steaming hot, blend in the lard and sugar. Mix well. This will make the glutinous rice sweeter, more fragrant, and moist. If you can't get lard, you can also sub it with butter, which also goes really well with the sweet glutinous rice. Optionally, add a little bit of water to make the rice stickier and less grainy. Now we've got all the ingredients ready to go, it's time to assemble the rice pudding. Pick a round heat-resistant bowl with decent depth and soft slope. Lightly grease the bowl with lard or butter so that the rice pudding won't stick to the bowl later when we're trying to remove it. You can also use a cling wrap if you plan to freeze the rice pudding for future consumption. Now here comes the fun part. Let's be creative and design the print for the 8 treasure rice pudding using all those nutty and fruity treasures. My favorite design is to make a beautiful flower-like pattern with a walnut or a date in the middle, then different dried fruits and nuts surrounding it, such as raisins, cashews, goji berries, almonds, and hawthorn cake slices, so on and so forth, to mimic the flower petals. You can definitely be creative and make all kinds of designs, letters, patterns. Remember, you need to face the pretty side of the nuts and dried fruits downwards, so the pretty print will be on the surface when we flip it. Now lay a layer of rice on top of the pretty design we just made, as well as on the side of the bowl. And fill in the red bean paste in the middle. Optionally, sprinkle some dried osmanthus flowers. Top it off with another layer of rice and we're finished. We can freeze the 8 treasure rice pudding with the bowl for future consumption or have it now. To enjoy the delicious rice pudding, we'll just steam it for 30 minutes with the bowl before serving. Place a plate on top of the 8 treasure rice pudding, carefully flip them and remove the bowl. And voila! If you're looking to give it more shiny glazed finish, optionally you can drizzle some osmanthus flower syrup on top. And let's dig in! With each scoop, we're able to enjoy the sweet sticky rice filled with delicious red bean paste and a variety of dried fruits and nuts. Now we've mastered the 5 steps to make the ba bao fan, a treasure rice pudding. It is time to make it with a new innovative flavor. That is, a treasure purple rice pudding with taro. First, cook purple glutinous rice, also known as black glutinous rice. I blended in about 1/3 white glutinous rice for the texture and color. Then prep the dried fruits and nuts, which we already did. Flavor the purple glutinous rice with some butter and sugar. And if not moist enough, blend in some evaporated milk. Before we start assembling, we would need to make some taro paste for the filling. Steam the chopped taro and purple yam. Add in the condensed milk, sugar, and evaporated milk. Blend till smooth. And the creamy and fragrant taro paste is ready. Then we can put together the nut and dried fruit design. Fill in the purple rice and the taro paste. Enclose the filling with another layer of rice. Put in the steamer. And there we have it. Purple sticky rice is soft and buttery, pairs perfectly with the creamy taro fillings and the beautiful nut and dried fruit flour. Wishing you a blooming new year full of sweetness, joy, blessings, and fortune. Hope you enjoy the simple recipe of delicious ba bao fan. 新年快乐!